Hello and greetings to our honorable lecturer Dr. Chu Chang Chun, and my name is Muhammad Akmal bin Buhari and I'm from group 2. So today I will present, me and my group member will present about direct map cache using Paracache, and we have 4 group member, which is number 1 is Muhammad Nur Akmal bin Usman, number 2 is me, Muhammad Akmal bin Buhari, number 3 Muhammad Haziq bin Mat Zain, and number 4 is Muhammad Syafiq bin Muhammad Zainuldi. So this is our content. We have the introduction, we have the type of cache, number 3 we have advantage and disadvantage of map cache, number 4 we have the methodology, and number 5 we have simulation and result, number 6 we have conclusion, and the last we have the Q&A session, which is question and answer session. So the introduction is a cache is utilized by the central processing unit of a computer to reduce the average time to access data from the main memory. Number 2, the cache is a smaller, faster memory which store duplicates of the data from as often as possible, utilize main memory location. The objective and the scope of our project is, the objective is first to assign each of memory block into a specific line in the cache, not in arbitrary line. The second one of our objective is to storing the total address information with data in cache. Only part of address bit is stored along with the data. And our scope is we need to stimulate the direct map cache method using Paracache software. There is 3 types of cache mapping. The first one is direct mapping. This is the main focus of our project. The second one is associative mapping, and the third one is set associative mapping. This is the advantage and disadvantage of the direct map cache. The direct map cache, the advantage of the direct map cache is the technique is simple and the mapping scheme is easy to implement. And the disadvantage of the direct map cache is each block of main memory maps to a fixed location in the cache. And the second one, if 2 different block maps to the same location in cache and they are continually referenced, the 2 block will continually swap in and out, which is we known as a thrashing. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, good evening to Dr. Chu. So my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Muhammad Zainurdi. I will present about our methodology for our project. So basically our methodology have 5 stages, which is the first one is the planning phase. So basically this phase is defining to request investigation the problem in current situation, from the desire to perform additional tasks to the need of finding information that must be focused on what we are using the software. So we are using Paracache. So the second stage is analysis phase. So basically in this phase is used to define the problem before the result is out. We need to figure out all and consider a correct value for output desired. So the third stage is design phase. So this stage is required to create or design the new circuit for the project, and it defines the stable software that may use in this project. The fourth stage is software requirement. So in this project we are using Paracache software as our main software. So we know that Paracache is a web-based platform to allow students flexibly access and explore the simulator in depth. And the last one is system.
Okay, today I would like to talk about our simulation of direct map cache using Paracache. So for our project we have a cache of size 16 2048, and the offset bit is 2, is around 4 byte of size. This is on how we initiate the simulation. So the first is we click the submit, and the instruction number we have put in hexa, so we can click the submit. So the information we get, the instruction has to be converted binary allocated tag index and offset respectively, and we can click the next. The index request will be shared in cache as highlighted in yellow, and the next, a valid bit will be obtained and analysis in the table cache, and the next program is operate diagram, and the next is valid bit is 0, therefore cache miss is obtained. Cache is updated in the new data set. The next is cache table is updated accordingly in the cache table. Block 1 with offset 0 to 3 is transferred to the cache. Then the circle is complete. So you just repeat the step until the instruction is end of the instruction. So click submit, fast forward, submit, fast forward, and okay, then we can get the result of hit rate 33% and the miss rate is 16.7%. So that's all.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Rahman bin Osman. My metric number is CE100160. Today I will explain, I will talk about a conclusion for our project, that is direct map cache. So the conclusion is the definition of cache is a hardware or software component that store data in order to serve future requests for that data more quickly. Second, in positive way, direct mapping cache is less expensive compared to associative cache mapping. And the third one is, but for the limitation, the performance of the direct mapping cache is not good as they require replacement for a data tag value. And the last one, therefore, the direct map cache is the best benefit thing and the simplest way of the memory mapping. So for my question is, what are the unique feature of our for apa ni direct map cache? The unique is a convenient way to increase the memory bandwidth. As a memory site cache, it can automatically cache recently used data and provide much higher bandwidth than what DDR memory can achieve. This means that multiple memory location map to a single place in the cache. Because of this, a simple first optimizing for a program is to turn on the direct map cache. Some application that heavily utilize a few gigabyte of memory could see a performance improvement of up to 4 times because of the simplicity of this no source code change and the large possible performance benefit moving from the DR only to MC DRAM cache mode should be one of the first performance optimizing to try. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
The Q&A, the first question, what are the unique features of your CO project? Okay, the CO project give our group to get more information how the memory cache save some information, so we can get by the type the first word to get the information. So it is very clear, very easy to people to get the information fast.
Okay, now is my turn to answer a question, and my question is question number 2. What does current trend of computer architecture is related to your project? So, the answer to this is in this pandemic situation, there is a search of trend. There is many people that want to build their own PC, which is personal computer, and they always want to get the best RAM for their PC. So this is the RAM. The RAM is the one that relate to current trend of computer, and the RAM is related to our project, which is direct map cache. The RAM uh, RAM uh, the RAM will using direct map cache to find the memory, and it is faster to using direct map cache technique to find the memory. That's all for me.
The Q&A question: explain on how your project can support the sustainable development. Direct map cache is simple type of cache memory mapping. Here only tag field is required to match while searching work. That is why it fastest cache. Direct map cache is less expensive compared to associative cache mapping. So people can search any information easily using the direct mapping cache. Thank you.
So based on my question, explain the current trend of computer architecture for sustainable development. So nowadays, our country Malaysia is now on development country. So based on the growing recognition of this general area by the government, so professional bodies and industry means that it can be considered as the role of computer department to develop this awareness and set of skills in students. So the importance of role of education in developing and understanding and awareness of this is seen in the work of UNESCO agency. Uh, in addition, computing has link and application in many of these areas, in particular to consumption, to energy, and to communities. Last but not least is application of IT systems are now by using many company uh, for better output and result.